Hey Libra, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is the other person reading. It will give you insights and information about an ex-partner, someone that ghosted you, can even be someone you're not in talking terms with at the moment. Please bear in mind, Libra, that the messages are general. If it doesn't resonate for you, my dear, please check your moon signs and Venus signs as well. Cross watchers, the energies can be vice versa, depending on your situation, okay, my dear? If you guys are interested to join the free reading giveaway, the instructions are down below in my description box. And the winner shall be announced by the end of the month, okay? Thank you so much for your support. With that said, let's get into your reading. Spirit, any messages, please, about this other person Libra is dealing with at this time? Any messages, please, Spirit, about this other person Libra is dealing with at this time? Okay, so let's get the deck and see what comes up for you, my dear. First card out, Libra, heart of the matter is the Devil. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn or someone that has Capricorn in their chart. I feel like your person right now is currently dealing with some addictions or some sense of entrapment in their life, a sense of bondage. They could be in this kind of relationship with somebody else as well. Because the Devil, I feel like they're unable to move forward or do something about, this feeling of being entrapped. It could either be that they're not seeing it or they might be denying it. But that's the reason why I feel like this person is energetically blocked from healing or moving forward. Okay? Can also be like, despite the separation or you both not together at the moment, they're energetically still bonded to you, because this card indicates strong attraction, physical and sexual attraction. Like I said, it's the energy of being bonded into something here. So let's get more cards out for you, Libra. What's currently blocking this or the challenge is the Mother of Swords, air energy. This is you. Some of you could also be dealing with another Libra, Gemini and Aquarius as well. So yes, I feel like it's the state of being in denial. Since the Mother of Swords means truth and clarity, this is currently being blocked. So someone's in denial here. Okay, they don't want to admit it, but they still have this attraction for you, sexual tension. Okay? I'm sensing a lot of issues here, emotional baggages that this person needs to cut from their life. And it starts by getting an enlightenment or a clear mind to be able to assess oneself. Because it takes a lot of inner strength in order to acknowledge and accept that there are certain patterns that must be changed. And so failure to recognize that, maybe this person is keeps going on that path. But soon enough, there's going to be a real moment where I feel like universe is going to make a way for them to confront it. This is just currently being delayed, okay? I feel like this is a card of discipline for some of you guys. Perhaps during that relationship, you could have been guiding this person, giving them some insights, or telling them the harsh truth. It's an act of kindness and love. I feel like you want someone to get better, whatever it is that they're struggling with, because the list can go on with this Devil card, right? Could be addictions, could be bad patterns, could be obsession, jealousy. The list can go on, but basically with the Queen of Swords, this is a very intelligent, perceptive, and someone that has high standards that she upholds or he upholds within relationships. So I feel like you tried shedding some wisdom with this person. You sort of wanted to pass down some wisdom, but their affinity towards what it is that's blocking them is stronger. So it needs some spiritual awakening here to be able to free oneself from the bonds or chains. So let's see, the root or cause of this is the Strength card. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo or has Leo in their chart. With the Devil and the Strength, I feel like, Libra, your person also could have struggled with some, if they're already with someone else, because I strongly feel that that's the reason why they're able to break free here. It could be that you were in a relationship with someone, but They abruptly cut the relationship to go back to their old ways or old relationship, which you guys know intuitively and rationally that it was a toxic situation to go back to. But it's like you wanted to get some help for this person or pull them away from a negative space in their life. Okay, you want them to be in a change environment so you can reinforce some external, maybe it's like an effort from you guys to seek help for this person. Okay, I'm reading this intuitively, but it's just that their affinity towards it is something that's beyond your control. Okay, a lot of these cards are major energies. It's beyond your control. They must be willing to look within. The strength card means looking within on one's inner strength here. And like I said, the ability to recognize if something is not healthy. They could be giving in too much with their, it's kind of like desires, obsessions for some of you. They're giving into their nature, okay? They're indulging is what I'm seeing here. There's a sense of overindulgence. It could differ from one Libra to another. Maybe this is someone who is latching themselves on others, like sexually, and it's not good for them in the long run. So they themselves are the ones that could help themselves, basically. And they need to really make an effort to make the changes more final, because it seems like they're going back and forth here. They're in denial about something. If they're in a current relationship that's abusive, I feel that, okay? They might be in a relationship with an abusive partner, and I don't really mean it's physical violence. All I'm saying is that they know maybe it's a codependent relationship, or they're not truly emotionally fulfilled. They're staying for the wrong reason, stuff like that. The list can go on. Let's see what's currently, or what has happened recently. We have the Hermit. A lot of majors in this reading. I feel like for some of you, you already had 1 or 2 breakups with this person already. And that's the reason why you are still affected by this. Somehow, you still care about this person's welfare and health. It's like, to you, you guys don't want to see someone's health decline, whether it be mental, emotional, spiritual health. It's like you want them to seek a better future or a better lifestyle here. That's what I'm really seeing. Because this can also affect other aspects of their lives, like the way they socialize with others. With the Hermit, I sense a very avoidant personality here. Maybe they're having some troubles trusting others. They could also be socially withdrawn here, pushing others away. Too much isolation could also lead to some imbalances, and that's what I'm seeing. Now that they're overindulging with stuff, with distractions, or maybe it's the way to cope, right? Whatever they're binded right now, it's sort of like a way to cover the wound here, to cope with their pain that's not being healed. And it took such a long time for this person, and they seem to be still holding on to it. But what they need right now is kind of like a rude awakening. A rude awakening here. To be able to, look at the bigger picture here. Because if they keep going on this path, I feel like there's this energy of, maybe some of you guys are starting to feel like, I don't know this person anymore. This used to be someone I love, I care about, and I thought I knew this person. But over the course of months or maybe years, they drastically change. And that's because the more they stayed with this energy, the more it basically drains, this person. And that's what the Devil does. Okay? It's basically the energy of corrupting oneself. Self-sabotaging tendencies, right? Self-defeating tendencies. So let's get more cards out. I know it's a little bit of a heavy energy here, Libra, but I'm only the messenger. I'm just saying that it's something I feel like yes, you can make an effort, but it's about this person's current journey. It's the process or one of the things that they need to overcome in their own spiritual journey. And I honestly feel like this person can help themselves, can recover, can bounce back, okay? This is something they can definitely overcome. So what they're currently thinking right now, or the best that can come out of this situation, is the Empress. Yeah, I feel like, remember I said, if they keep staying on this situation, they might forget who they are, or they may have changed so much drastically. And it's not in a good way that I'm saying this, okay? It's mostly quite alarming, or to you guys, it's like, how did I let this person go on that path? Or how did they let themselves keep going on that path? So one day they might wake up and realize, their behavior, their actions. And that's why with the Empress, this is encouraging this person right now to snap out of it. This is the energy of tapping into their inner divine power, basically claiming their power back, and no longer give in to what this is in their life, because this is definitely sucking them dry. I gotta be honest. Alright, gotta be honest. I feel like, I don't know if it's the energy of being stubborn, or it's the energy of not having the sense of urgency. But it's like also because you're not there around anymore, Libra. You used to be the one calling this person out. You used to be the one keeping this person in check, if that makes sense. If this is a parent-child dynamics, that could also be the case. But I definitely feel that you encourage this person to get help, or to be better, or you could have given some guidance, all right? But they still kept doing the stuff that they wanted to do. And so now I feel like some of them could already be, experiencing a lot of realizations here. And with the Empress, I feel like I'm getting this energy that no matter what happens, I feel like someone is going to snap out of it eventually. Because the Empress means rebirth, okay? It's the energy of giving life to something that maybe someone thought has already been dead. This essentially means to me with this card's self-love. A part of themselves that they thought has been damaged, has been gone because they weren't able to heal. They thought that they can never bridge back or put back the pieces of their life after being shattered, after being isolated or withdrawn. So this pretty much is the energy of giving life into something. Opening up for love, okay? It's essentially growth and abundance and stepping into divine feminine energy and power. It's loving oneself despite what has happened in the past, what they've been through, and looking at that hardest time of their lives, not as if they're lacking something, but rather, saying that was one big lesson. Because right now I feel like someone is defeated and they're making, not really an excuse, but it's something that they do to take the pain off or numb their heart. And instead of maybe speaking it out with others or getting help professionally, they resort to this. Okay, with the Empress, that means they also need some love, some guidance from people. They need people to encourage them. But they need to let others help them as well. Even though other people might be openly encouraging this person or giving them support, if this person is closed off, I feel like it's going to be delaying the progress. So let's see what's coming in the near future though. We have the 9 of Pentacles. I'm really delighted to see this energy because this means, okay, 3 to a 9, that means there's a tripling of energy here. And the Hermit here is also the 9th in this deck. 9 to me is a number of lessons are now about to be finished, about to be completed. And it's the last push that this person needs, is what I'm seeing here. It's the last push. Maybe they need to face reality once and for all. Because this could be a denial, like I said. They need to face reality that what's in the past has already been in the past and they can't do anything about it. But, it's the energy of also recognizing that what they're doing right now is not helping them. So once they snap out of it, I feel like they can really get back on track here. 9 of Pentacles to me is living one's best life, feeling really stable, grounded. Okay, this can also indicate independence and solitude. But even though this has been in the past a sense of solitude, I feel like they know something has been missing in their life, or they've just been so isolated. Well, this is still an independent card. To me, it just feels like there's going to be a sense of maybe pride to the stuff that they do, that they have accomplished. Also like feeling fired up and motivated to seek their own independence, because this is kind of like a withdrawal energy, but this is not really avoiding others, but claiming their energy now. Okay, trusting that despite what has happened, they can stand up on their own 2 feet. So let's see what is their current energy. We have the Four of Wands. So this just confirmed to me what already seen before. I feel like for some of you, this person is already in a relationship or has went back to a very toxic relationship with their ex maybe, or ex-partner. And they know clearly that they should have already cut that connection out of their life, but for some reason, maybe they didn't really listen to their intuition. Maybe it's the energy of not being able to fully cut the emotional baggage, that they went back to what it is that has caused them pain to begin with, what has caused them emotional trauma to begin with. Okay, so that's why a lot of these cards are encouraging this person to seek out a more independent path for now. Learn to find their own happiness by not clinging on others or other things that can numb the pain that they feel. Because once they put all the love back in themselves, one day they're going to be like super healed, and they will no longer, need to latch themselves on this material stuff or people, relationships, just to feel solid in their life. Because like this Four of Wands, usually this card indicates commitment. Yes, they're committed already, but you have to ask, why are they committed, right? I don't see a lot of cups in this reading. That means I feel like they are aware there's not a lot of emotional connection here. It's mostly maybe a security blanket. That's why they're in that current relationship, or what it is that they're clinging on to. So they're committed to that because I feel like I said, it provides them a temporary shelter. Because of this person or situation they are in, it temporarily blinds them of what they need to heal about themselves. They're afraid to confront it, right? And this is hard for them to face because they feel like whatever has happened in the past wasn't easy. But it seems like they're drawn to that energy because it's the energy right now where I feel like they need to know what they deserve. And how can they know what they deserve if they don't let themselves be single first and see what other options are out there? It's like they're avoiding to see other or seek what else is out there than what this present circumstance can offer. So essentially, like I said, it's a form of entrapment. It's the energy of slowly dissipating here, Libra. But I honestly feel like this person will snap out of it, okay? I feel like at some point, this person will seek out more to what this current situation can provide. Because it will definitely drain them, okay? The devil will definitely drain them down to the core here. So, in the environment is the Magician here. I feel like, Libra, some of you guys could be concerned because the Magician's energy could also be the need to address certain unhealthy patterns, behavior. And just like that cheetah, there's this energy of wanting to initiate maybe conversation, open communication. But it's like, you're not in the place to say that because you tried it before and this person could have blocked you, energetically blocked you, or refused to listen is what I'm getting here. You, like I said, has been passing down some wisdom, right? The Magician here. And I feel like for some of you, you tried a lot of approaches already in the past. But like I said, these three cards at the bottom are definitely positive energies. We have the Strength, the Four of Wands, and the Magician. Some of you guys could want to repair this relationship with this person, but you want to see them get better. You want to seek out some help professionally, spiritually, so that they can get back to a much, much better heart and mind space. Okay? That's beautiful here. You could be working your magic to push your person to be better out of love and concern. Whatever dynamics this is, this could be your ex-love interest, or this could be a parent-child, or maybe a long-lost friend, and you're helping them find their way back. And this is beautiful because we are human beings, and when we get hurt, sometimes we don't know how can we start healing. And we go on that same path, not knowing maybe where we're heading. And it's kind of like turning a blind eye to the stuff that we accept in our lives because we got somewhat a distorted image of ourselves, our worth, and we tend to just keep on accepting what it is that we think we deserve. All right, so it's kind of like that energy now. So once this person taps into the Empress, I feel like there's automatically this energy of saying no to toxic situations, toxic people. And therefore, like, standards are being reestablished, boundaries are being reestablished here. Okay, and stability as the result. And also comes with that financial abundance, good health, you know, good social relations. But it starts first with healing from the inside, okay? That's why all the other aspects of this person's life might still be affected. Just the way they socialize with others, trust issues maybe, or the way that they see the outside world. There's something, you know, clearly they are withdrawn. So that's why, because they're battling something on the inside here. It starts with the mind here as well. So the Star card, hopes and fears. I feel like you hope for this person to look to the brighter side of the situation. You want them to become more hopeful again for the future. You don't want to see someone be more pessimistic or maybe accept that this is everything that they can be. It's like you are feeding positivity here. This is the energy of also hope. You want to give them hope, okay? It's like you want to pull them out of a dark spot in their life and reinforce love, forgiveness, and hope and positivity. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. Now, as the final outcome is the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This could also be Aquarius energy. This is beautiful. Like I said, for some of you, there's going to be a sense of repairing the connection, getting back together. Okay, it's a spiritually fulfilling relationship. With the Hierophant, I feel like you're going to pull back your partner towards, I don't want to say you're going to preach about it, but it's like you're not going to easily give up on them. It's the energy of not giving up on people that you truly love. You're going to hold on to them and you're going to see them better. That's what I'm seeing with the Hierophant. There's this energy of forgiving as well. It's like you're going to accept them back in your life, in your circle. You know that they're undergoing a very, very challenging cycle in their life. And you know that this is not them. It's like I'm getting this energy of them being influenced by something here. Maybe influenced by their crowd, by other people, other toxic relationships, or stuff that they do that's clouding their better judgment here with the Mother of Swords. They're not able to think for themselves. So you know that there's something influencing this person, but deep down, you know that this is a very good person, good and warm-hearted person, light-hearted person, actually very spiritual as well. But they're currently being attacked here by some external circumstance, or might be an inner insecurity, right? Something of the exterior that has affected them, their insecurity within themselves. Okay, that's why the change that's needed here is from in and out, right? And I feel like you're not going to give up on this person. You're going to keep on guiding them. This can also be like a spiritual mentor kind of dynamics. You're going to keep feeding them with soul food, with wisdom. Let's, wow, 23 minutes in, so let's get some clarifiers here. Yeah, the messages are definitely powerful here. I feel like to whoever this is, don't give up on them, Libra. They definitely need you more than ever. Okay, they need you more than ever. They're gonna thank you for it as well later on in their life, down the road, that someone didn't give up on them, because their life is definitely precious here. There's so much more that this person has in store. Okay, so spirit wise, the Devil card here, please. The 8 of Wands. Remember I told you guys a while ago that this person has a difficulty of moving. They stay on stuff that they're used to, familiar stuff, familiar patterns, behaviors, addictions maybe, or familiar relationships. They're having some trouble detaching themselves. I don't feel like there's love with whatever they are doing right now. It's clearly not love, because that's the Devil. It's an illusion of love, but it's not really love. It's attachment. They're afraid of letting go of the attachment because that's what they've been used to. That's what has been conditioned on them. Okay. But once this person releases the attachment, I feel like the stuff that they need to do is to, you know, understand why are they building attachments, and therefore become more mindful to what they attach in their energy. Because I feel like this is a very loving person, but easily gets attached, you know? They easily get attached. They easily get influenced here. I feel like you could definitely be dealing with a child or someone younger, someone that is still very vulnerable with outside influences. Why is the Mother of Swords here, please? We have the Six of Wands. I feel like, yes, this is the energy of movement. This is the energy of maturity. This is the energy of change, okay? Metamorphosis, the butterfly. I feel like you want them to release, this dark mental state that they're in, or whatever it is that they're currently at. You want them to be the butterfly that they really are, okay? You want them to spread their wings and fly and release whatever is weighing them down, or whatever has been influencing their life to get sidetracked here. Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is your soulmate. Maybe they chose a different path from you, and it's sad that this person has changed because they made their own choices. But still that this person, it's not yet truly over for them. I feel like if anything, they're going to come back to how they were. This is what I'm picking up, and I'm really getting specific messages. They really got sidetracked here. They got influenced. They got manipulated by something or someone. And so this is kind of like finding their path towards their self again, after getting sidetracked, after getting influenced. So it's finding back their path towards joy, towards themselves, who they really are. Essentially coming back to home, okay? To themselves, to their inner being, to their core here. Why is the Hermit here, please, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. See, when you guys were away from this person, they pretty much felt this energy of being homeless, not knowing where to go. Basically, this is a personal winter, feeling lost. But they try to avoid telling that to you because there's this energy of being afraid to share their problems away with others, because they feel like they don't deserve to be helped at all. I don't know. It's a very interesting energy. Like I said, some self-defeating or sabotaging tendency here. Maybe they're not the type to be asking help from others. There's the energy of pride as well, okay? We have the Sun of Swords. So yeah, the truth is definitely needed to cut through confusion, illusion, deception, manipulation, name it. So they can start growing again into their power here. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? We have the High Priestess. So this means that there's a flux in the situation, but this can also mean that their intuitive self is going to get more and more strong in the near future. This will be their guidance, because I feel like, if anything, this will lead them towards lessons, wisdom. So the High Priestess means wisdom. I feel like they will start to realize the difference becoming, yes, independent, but this is mostly isolation, to now, independent, wherein they are energetically strong, on the right, doing things that are healthy, that they don't need to hide whatever or whoever they are and resort to things that numb their pain here. Whoa, interesting. 2 fours. So right now, they know what they need to do to get back to a state of happiness. The 4 of Wands can also indicate like a very happy and fulfilling life, harmonious relationship, but right now they're being controlled. Like I said, something about someone or something influencing them, that they're unable to release themselves. Someone has imposed a false sense of control, right? Whether it be external or internally, they need to get rid of these restrictions and limitations here. Why is the Magician here, please? The attachment as well. 10 of Cups. Some of you, this is a family dynamics, okay? A family member. But you guys definitely are coming across as very spiritually fulfilling person, or the way that you see this person is, eventually you can work it out. Can also mean like you want them to be present in this dynamics again, family. You want to see them heal. That's what I'm seeing. Why is the Star card here, please, Spirit? The Justice. Okay, this is you. Like you said, you're feeding this person some truth, some guidance, some love, and exactly and precisely because you're giving them the wisdom, because you care about them. Otherwise, you won't waste your time or energy to help someone out. But, you know, with the Son of Swords, just be extra cautious because of your choices of words. I feel like something about them having a soft spot, or they take it the wrong way. That can also be the case. So just be extra cautious of your speech here, Libra. I know that you guys are off balance all the time, but they can either take it as a pessimistic approach or a positive, okay, optimistic approach. It really depends. And I want to say also, like, all your efforts are not in vain. For every action, there's a counter reaction. Although it takes a while for that to manifest, but all your efforts have not been in vain so far, Libra. Why is the Hierophant here, please, Spirit? The Sun. Okay, beautiful. This is really going to resonate if some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. I see a lot of Leo signs here. And so, like I said, you know, this means that this person will get the clarity that he or she needs. The Sun card is the state of the mind. Okay, it's clarity, it's thinking in a clear way and seeing things for what it is. It's also getting back to a state of joy and happiness. And as a couple, since this is a commitment card as well, I feel like it talks about you both becoming magnanimous couple, forgiving, loving, understanding, taking each other back in, pulling them closer so that next time around, you know, they wouldn't get sidetracked or fall on the wrong path again. I don't know, some of you guys could be feeling like, well, Libra, I just got to remind you that it's not your fault that someone chose this path. Although some of you guys could be feeling, not all, but some of you guys could be feeling guilty. I wish I have been present more for this person. I wish I could have been there more for this person. But don't do that, guys, okay? If anything, I feel like you did what you could. But what's essential right now is that you're still here, guiding this person back towards a more healthy path of life here, okay? So, to end this reading, we are going to be getting advice cards out. And I feel like if this is really going to resonate for you, it looks like a very bright and positive future. And like I said, all your efforts so far have not yet been in vain. It just really requires a lot of patience and time to see it, or to see this person really get better. Okay, I feel like it doesn't really happen overnight. Sometimes, just as about when we're about to give up on someone, they show signs that they're getting better. So let's get, okay, advice. We have ride the wave, okay? Beautiful. I feel like for some of you, you are already overcoming that big wave that hit you both. And essentially, this card indicates not leaving each other's side here, supporting one another, seeing it through till the end, and overcoming that wave being an indication of that double energy. Once you're able to surpass that and overcome that, it's going to strengthen more the bond, okay? Also, this card is very refreshing, okay? It's a sense of refreshing energies coming through for you and this person. It's the energy as well of, I'm glad we made it. I'm glad we didn't give up. I'm glad we stayed for each other here. I'm really getting specific messages. Listening. Yeah, listening. This is, like I said, the person has had some problems listening to the guidance, right? But I feel like as long as you're there beside them, and with the help of others and spirit, this person will eventually get to really tune in with the guidance and messages here. They also need to listen to their own thoughts because, like I said, something about them being easily influenced by others or external influences, that they really should practice more in listening to what their needs are, okay? What they know deep down should they do in their life here. We have follow the leader. You guys could be the dominant one here. We did see the Hierophant a while ago. You're the dominant one because you're leading this relationship towards reaching calmer waters, okay, and getting victory over inner battles or inner conflict. And I feel like one of these days, or maybe soon enough, this person is going to start listening to you, put down some ego, put down some energy blockages, and seeing your way here, okay? So that is your reading, my dear Libra. I know it's not going to resonate for all, but please let me know in the comment section if it does. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.